I finally discovered, ladies, why this is the most common item that is stolen from seniors. You know why? Ladies, you have so much of it. It's small, it's easily converted into cash, and when the thief gets hold of it, they go running off to the pawn shop and pawn it and get cash in order to feed their addiction. So who is stealing the jewelry? Well, I've already given you a clue. 2 people. I've told you about the son who lives at home, who steals the jewelry. I've told you about the convicted felon caregiver who steals the jewelry. The third type of person who steals the jewelry is the tradesperson who is in your home for a legitimate reason. One of my cases, it was the carpet cleaner. And they came in a pair of young men. One young man kept the elderly couple talking in the living area while the other fella was in the back bedroom, and he literally stuck his high-powered vacuum into the jewelry drawer and sucked the jewelry down the pipe into the truck. Another tradesperson that I prosecuted, this is the job that I'm going to do if ever I quit being a prosecutor and become a thief. In fact, I've got the perfect job for all of us if we want to become crooks. Do you know what it is? Termite fumigator. What a brilliant job. Because what am I asking you to do? Give me your keys, leave, and don't come back for 48 hours. Oh, and by the way, I'm just going to put a tent over your house so nobody can see what I'm doing. So this fella, termite fumigator, went through these elderly people's homes at leisure, stealing jewelry. And you know why? Because they did not lock up their jewelry. Ladies, I'm asking you, whether you're young, middle-aged, or older, please, please, would you lock up your jewelry at all times? The other type of person who steals the jewelry is the opportunistic distraction burglar. So this afternoon, well, maybe it'll be tomorrow now. Tomorrow afternoon, you're at home, all right, and it's just before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You've just put the kettle on to make yourself a nice cup of tea, hopefully using Yorkshire Gold tea bags, because they're the best, you see. And you're just about to sit down with your cup of tea and watch Ellen DeGeneres, because I know that's what you're going to do, right? Oh, you don't? Oh, surprise. Okay. Anyway, so the doorbell rings, and you go to the door, and he says, "Hi, my name's Tom. I'm a tree trimmer. I'm trimming your neighbor's tree behind, but I want to do a really good job of lacing the tree. Can I take a look at the tree from your vantage point so I do a really good job so that when you look out, you'll be pleased with my handiwork?" Oh, you say, that's very nice of you. So you close your front door and you walk down the side passageway accompanied by Tom, and he keeps you talking down at the bottom of the garden for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, his buddy, Jerry, because it's always Tom and Jerry working together, okay? He's now running into your unlocked front door. He goes straight to your rear bedroom, goes to your unlocked jewelry drawer and grabs it and runs out. So please, please, please lock up your jewelry and keep an inventory of your jewelry separate. Photograph it, document it, video it, and if you have particular items of sentimental and or financial value, really, really keep that separate. These ladies, there's 7 of them, they were all victims last year. They all live in the same building in La Jolla. It has a fancy French name, and it's a very nice facility. And if you were there, you'd think, I'm safe. But none of them were safe. In fact, there were 13 victims in total. Only 7 could show up for the preliminary hearing. But they all had their jewelry stolen by the same fella. Well, who would that be? It was the maintenance guy. So these ladies who lived in independent living apartments under the same roof, if they had a problem with their faucets or their cable TV or a socket wasn't working, they would call downstairs, maintenance guy would come running upstairs. And you know what he would tell them? He'd say, Agnes, because 95% of all my female victims are called Agnes. Okay, Agnes, why don't you go downstairs and have a cup of coffee while I fix this problem? So they would leave, leaving him walking around their apartment, and he would every time find the jewelry box because none of them locked it up. So he would steal their jewelry, and many of them didn't know for several months that their jewelry had been stolen. And here's the problem. Out of 13 victims, only 3 could tell me what was stolen. The other 10 could give vague descriptions, but they didn't have any photos to go by. They didn't have any valuations or appraisals, and that's why it became very difficult to know what kind of restitution we could claim from their losses. So please, please keep an inventory of all your jewelry.